I'd like to introduce you to Ken Bennett, our Secretary of State.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be back home. I love Prescott. I love all of Arizona. I've had the pleasure of serving with many of these individuals. You know, when I was appointed as Secretary of State, I started going back to meetings of other Secretaries of State throughout the country. And I started hearing something, that Arizona was leading the country in this or that, in allowing our military to vote from overseas, in allowing people to register online. We're doing all these things, and everyone kept saying, Jan Brewer made that happen.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
And when she does that as the Secretary of State, and then we see what's happened in a year and a half, she was handed the greatest, biggest, worst crisis that Arizona has ever had financially by her predecessor. And I know a little bit about how the state budget is put together, and I know some of you have seen my little Kleenex box thing. But Arizona is back on track because Jan Brewer has worked hard with the legislature to reduce our spending and to live within our means and to get our economy going by attracting jobs, because that's going to be the key, is getting our economy growing. So I want to just say it's a pleasure to be on the ballot this November with Jan Brewer. It's an honor to be on with John McCain, who has been one of the great heroes of our country and is well positioned to help Arizona and help the United States return to the traditional fundamentals that made this country great. And those fundamentals are things that John McCain believes in. I've got to meet and even work with Paul already. Paul and I spent about 2.5 days up on the Navajo Reservation a few weeks ago. And
it paid off.
It paid off. And I was very impressed. Paul has his priorities right, and he's going to be a great congressman, and he's going to help take back the U.S. House of Representatives so that the people run this country, not the politicians. Because Barack Obama and Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid need to be reminded that the states created the federal government, not the other way around. And that's what Paul will help bring back there. And I'm proud to be here also with Doug Ducey, and let's have him say a few words. Doug won a tough race. Doug won a tough primary with several other good candidates for state treasurer, and we're happy to have him on the ticket in November. Doug Ducey.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you. And I want to thank everybody for their help and support. I'm especially proud to be here with Senator McCain and Governor Brewer and future Congressman Gosar and Secretary Bennett. I'm a newcomer to politics. My entire adult life has been in the private sector, primarily with Cold Stone Creamery, the ice cream concept. Thank you. I'm excited to bring a business approach to our state government. I am going to need your help. My Democratic opponent's ideas are wrong for Arizona. In his losing campaign for public office in California, he ran a very negative campaign full of distortions. He wants to bring risky ideas to the Treasurer's office, and he's an advocate for Barack Obama's anti-business ideas. I will really need your help to win in November, and I want to bring some fresh energy, a new face, and a business approach to our state government and stand on the shoulders of the good job that Treasurer Martin has done in that Treasurer's office. So I ask for your help. Check out my website, Vote Doug Ducey, and thanks for having me here today. I appreciate it.
All right, there's one other thing that I know that our governor and I and all of our candidates are committed to, and that is getting our border secure, and we'll get our border secure first. And John Kyle, who is a leader in the United States Senate, I guarantee you is working night and day for that. And I'd like to say a word about John Kyle. I'll tell you, he has assumed a role of leadership in this nation that I am incredibly proud of. And so next time you see John, say, thanks for doing the great job that you're doing. But in the meantime, this governor needs to be re-elected to the to governorship, and this candidate needs My friends, it's going to be close as to which party's going to have control of Congress, the House of Representatives. It could happen right here in the state of Arizona. So get out and get our people registered to vote. Get ready. Take an hour or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 between now and November the 2nd. If we get out our vote, we win. And this is a winning team. Thank you, and God bless you all, and God bless America. Thank you.